I don't know, I guess I'll try manually going live and see if it manages to fix it. Oh. Okay, well, manually starting it worked. I don't know why I didn't do it automatically, though. Oh well. It's live, that's what matters. Recognize the song from Citus 2. It's a banger. Bounce, come on, bounce, chicken. Give me something in one piece and I'ma wreck it. How you doing, Tog? In the middle of a horrid storm and trying to sleep, but wanted to say hi. Based. I hope that storm is chill. I like storms. There's a storm coming. I'm used to hearing these lyrics with this music. Technically speaking, I'm not either. Because there's an I Wanna Be the Guy fan game that uses a song. The fan game's called I Wanna Tear It. And it uses some of those sounds. Tornado Watch. Oh, that's always fun. Blue. Hi, 4T. Alright, so I'm actually not entirely sure what fan game I want to play. I have a few options. Gaborro has been... He recommended this... Oh no, it was Echo who recommended this, like, insane needle game. Yeah, I figured you know it from Beat Saber. It is very rhythm game. Oh yeah, by the way, Kenny, there's a fan game called I Wanna Be the Baba, which is obviously based on Baba Is You. You should play that, I feel like you'd be into it. Because I know you're a fucking nerd. That's crazy. 2 people called him a nerd for different things at the same time. What's it rated? Like difficulty? It's not about platforming, it's about the puzzles. In fact, there are 2 difficulties. One is the standard and one is just, we made all the platforming completely free so you can focus on the puzzles. So. But no, it's a puzzle game. It's not made to be, you know, fan game with puzzles. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I want to play. There's so many fan games out there. Because I don't know if I want to, like, try some Humble Abode speedruns. I feel like I'm not quite on that mentally at the moment. Yeah, Baba Is You terrifies me. I've always been interested in it, but when I see, like, the late stuff in the game, I'm like, oh, I don't actually have interest in this. I just like the concept and the presentation. But I don't actually want to play it when I see the hard stuff. Should we do a playthrough of... Hold on, why is it... It's out of focus again. I hate when it, like, unfocuses for no reason. It's a little better. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we should play Heartbeats. Maybe we should do our Heartbeats replay. Thoughts? Thoughts and prayers? Hi, Stalker. could also do like a random playthrough of Sunspike. I'm looking at it and I'm like, ooh, that sounds fun. I do always like random Sunspike replays. Doing all right. Let's play Sunspike, and if it's not going well, then we'll do Heartbeats. What's your opinion on Power Wash Sim removing some DLC? I mean, the reason is clearly because they had a partnership with Square Enix that expired. So it's not necessarily that they're removing it so much as they're being forced to remove it because the contract is over. So if anything, that's on Square Enix. So my feelings are, I don't really have feelings because, I don't know, it's a pretty reasonable situation to be in, and it's not like they're doing it maliciously. Gear, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the cat bag for month number 79. I appreciate it very much. Enjoy your emotes. I mean, they're not even removing the DLC. It's still going to be playable. It's just, it won't be available for purchase. And by purchase, I mean the game is free. You can literally play it. All it's doing is making it so you can't download it. So if you didn't already have it, then you have a full month to claim it, and then it's something you won't be able to claim after that. There's nothing preventing you from playing it if you own it, and if at this point you still don't own it, that's like kind of on you, because I don't know, man, it's been around for a while. It's been around for literal years. If you have still not claimed it, I don't know, do better. Oh! F-jump. Hi, Anton. How are you doing? Oh. I thought I was on a different screen. Take the safety save. Even though we're speedrunning, it's more like just a playthrough because I don't know if it'll actually go well. Music sounds familiar. That's like a classic Newgrounds song, but I think it might be in, like, Castle Crashers? I think. Or Jumper? One of those two. Geometry Dash. Hi, Ixiot. Are you unironically saying Geometry Dash? Because let me tell you, things existed before Geometry Dash. Hi, Reds. Ah, you meant like Sans Deltarune. Would be recognizable from there. Yeah, I mean, any song can be recognizable from a rhythm game where anyone can make a rhythm game chart. And I mean, Geometry Dash is essentially a rhythm game. It's going alright, Reds. Yeah, it's in Osu, exactly. Yeah, it's that same thing. God, how do I still have the timing for that? I just, like, get the vibes. Hi, Lacris. But no, the fact that Red said it is from Castle Crashers, and we also seem to have gotten confirmation that it's from Jumper, means that my guess of, I think it's Castle Crashers or maybe Jumper, seems to have been correct on both counts. Which is, pretty good, I feel. Okay, this is not going well. This is not going well. My needle playing is not up to par right now. This is already slow as fuck. Hi, Bigfoot. Hi, Poop. On the Crimson Grind. Yeah, this is, I want a Sun Spike. We're currently not doing Crimson, but maybe I could do another playthrough of Crimson. Because I did say it would, like, be determined by how well this is going, and initial impressions are it's not going very well. There's a reason why I never grinded for the world record in Sunspike. In fact, there's a lot of reasons, but the main one is because I know I could never do it. The record is actually just impossible. I couldn't even get in top 5 with how good the times are. And I've done probably like 30 playthroughs over the years. And I say 30 just going with, like, if you include the avoidance. The platforming itself, probably more than that. Or maybe it's more like 40 for the platforming, and then if you count the boss, then maybe it's like, I don't know, 10, maybe? I don't think I've beaten the avoidance 30 times. I've certainly gotten to, like, the infinite jump section probably that many times. But... oof. Yeah, my skills today are not it with Sunspike, unfortunately. But that's chill. It's a hard game. I'm assuming that YouTube link is to the song. The game easy for some reason, probably because I didn't complete it. I mean, it's not that hard for me at this point because I've beaten it so many times, but I can certainly say that I struggled when I first played it, and it's fair to say people still struggle with it nowadays. I mean, like, modern Needle players wouldn't struggle with it because they're disgusting, but... oh! Oh, the extremely rare first try. God, that jump is so hard. That is the single hardest jump in the game, so first try and that always feels crazy. I've only done that maybe like 3 times ever. For the record, I don't even have a setup. I entirely do it by vibes. If I had a setup, I might be able to do it more often. But boy, do I not. I just get into a position that seems right, with a line that I think works, and then jump. Here we go. You've never died on this game? Yeah, it's like how I've never lost a run in Iron Mario. Oh, I actually had the right position. Just like moved a frame early. Second try is good though. Yeah, doing it by vibes always feels better. Setups suck. If you're setting up a jump, then that means you're just too bad to wing it. Obviously. I still think it's really funny how there's one frame of animation on the kid with the outline sprite that doesn't actually have the kid as outline kid. So there's a single frame where he'll like blip back to normal kid, and if you're really paying attention, you can see it. Fuck you, dude. I don't even know how I'm bonking. Thank you. Funny screen. Brother. Ah. That was not the right setup. I don't know if I just was in the wrong position or I like didn't jump high enough. That was too low. Okay, yeah. So the first time I was just like 2 frames low, now I was 1 frame low. What? How was that not right? That was too high. Damn. I can't get the right frame. I've done a 13, a 14, and then 2 16s, but no 15s. That was not same frame. That should be it. What? Okay. So maybe I'm grabbing the wrong align. It's been too long since I did this. I don't remember what the exact setup is. All I remember is I always touched the wall here. I didn't know if that was because I used it for the jump after or not. But maybe it is. Actually have lost the most runs out of any Iron Mario player. Might actually be the worst ever by that metric. You're certainly worse than me, I can say that much. Yeah, okay. So you do need the left wall. Not the right wall. So that was my problem. But then I was also just screwing up the jump height repeatedly. Again, I'm just not playing particularly well right now at Needle. It happens. I mean, considering that I wasn't, like, really playing well at Crimson yesterday, I think my muscle memory is just, like, a little fucked at the moment. It happens. Must be because of the dental surgery. Probably, like, broke my ability to play. That clearly makes sense. What? That's a death I never have. Can't grit your teeth as tight. If anything, I can grip my teeth more tight because now I don't have gums in the way, blocking me from fully closing my mouth in the back. No! I saved before grabbing the wall. It's over. Okay, we saved it. Great work, team. Ooh, didn't think I was making that. I had to, like, strain for that one. GG, thank you so much. It was really scary there for a second. Ooh, double tapping shift. Bad finger RNG. One frame higher, please. One frame later, please. One frame lower, please. I'm permanently one frame off on everything. Waiter. Yeah, the waiter keeps getting my order wrong. Never getting the right frame. Oh, I'm epic. That was a 5 frame. That was a death. I think that was another 5 frame. There we go. Even when I'm doing badly at Sunspike, I'm like still really good at this game. Almost like I've played it a lot. Like, this is still the type of game that, for like the average player, they're gonna struggle a lot. Fuck. I can never decide if I want to go under or over, because both are hard. I always found over easier, but sometimes I bonk too early. Am I making it? Yeah. Nice. I'm not getting my double jump height right. I have a very specific setup, and it's entirely reliant on my first jump. There we go. That was the right jump. Oh, frame late on my jump. Unlucky. Damn. I almost had it, just a frame late on my jump, and now I'm like not able to get through the second diagonal. I mean, it is the hard jump on the screen, but I clearly had the muscle memory early. Fuck! Yo, what's up, Laser? This would look great in a medley. You know, that's a really good call. I feel like this is the perfect screen pick for like 4 different medley games. Technically not, Anton. So what's happening is in Arknight's End Field, there's a Power Wash Sim event that I've been waiting to do on stream. And since the event ends in like 2 days, I was like, alright, let's do it. Because there's also like a stream sponsorship thing for Enfield, so I figured I'd combine the two and have some fun with it. See what it's like. Because I like streaming Power Wash Sim, and I like Enfield, so it was like perfect. Let's only use this one. That's not true. There's another one that's used too much that also sucks. Damn. I almost had it quickly and now I'm stuck. Unlucky. The way this screen goes. Fuck. Wonder why they picked them. Yeah, it's a mystery. Clearly it's because they're the best screens and not because they're the hardest ones that people get stuck on for the longest. It has to be because they're the best ones. I mean, clearly people play it the most because they're the most fun and not because, you know, they're obnoxious. Fuck, dude. I'm stuck. It's so over. Why? Fuck. I released it 1 frame late. Unlucky. I'm like consistently 1 frame off on everything today. Like when I was trying to do the 15 frame jump, I could only do 14s and 16s. Trying to do the sphincter at the top, I keep jumping like 1 frame too high or 1 frame too early. That other screen, 1 frame too high, 1 frame too early. End of the screen, releasing a frame late. I don't know. I'm in 1 frame off mode. I used to always take that align, so I figured I'd, you know, try it again. Man. Hi, Galaxy. Hi, Dag. Lot better if it was slightly asymmetrical. You mean in like a certain easy version of another game? Did I get a new haircut? No, my hair's just long. It's just getting real long at this point. Man! I want to play the avoidance, but it's not looking good for me. Yeah, this is another Newgrounds classic song. Oh, I need to get the trigger in the middle. Have I ever said before how that is probably like bottom 3 screens in the entirety of K3? Because holy fuck, they took a screen that's already not good, added nothing to it except making it take longer and be obnoxious. I think it is maybe my least favorite screen in the entire game. Or rather, maybe the worst screen in the entire game. There you go. I went to get the trigger. I don't know how people do this. Doing it this method's like so bad. I feel like anyone who does the sphincter this way is like a psychopath. It's like so bad. It is the worst strat. Fuck! I'm about to give up in a second, unfortunately. But, you know, getting hard stuck on the final screen happens. Once I stop being able to do the sphincter is when I know it's, like, over, because that is the easier part, because I actually have a setup for it. No, see, the problem is, doing the right side, I, like, literally can't do it the way that I do it on the left, because the setup only works on the left side. So, I can't even do the other one as, like, a joke to test it, because it literally does not work. But considering I can't do it anyway, who knows? Yeah, my setup is based on key priority. Ugh. What is happening, dude? Why can't I do the sphincter anymore? Something happened that's making it so I just can't get through the first corner to even, like, try the second one. The fuck? Why? Where are your priorities? The right arrow key. I don't think so, Kenny. Not off the top of my head. Usually what happens with that is if I can't, like, spell the word, I'll just either get it close enough and let, like, spell check handle it, or I'll just choose another word that is similar. Alright, I'm out. Holy fuck, dude. Actually, let's attempt the avoidance. I don't know. I was just hard stuck. Failed to remember to spell lean and felt embarrassed and gave up. Okay, well, misspelling lean is a bit different than if you can't spell, you know, like, platitudinous or something. Not that that's a hard one to spell, but I think it gets the point across. Platinumness. Oh, I almost died to the bullet. I almost got the bad RNG. It is rare that you get RNG that kills you on that, but it does happen if you're, like, not paying attention. I think I was, like, one single frame away from death. You have to get a very bad angle for it to kill you, and have it be one of the early bursts. Just hold the typo L. Occasionally, if I can't spell something, I'll just like really play it up and like just give up halfway and like basically keyboard smash the rest. That one's rare, but I do that sometimes. As long as it gets the point across and the person knows what word I'm going for, it's good enough. Oh my god, that RNG fucking hearts attack, dude. Ugh, okay. I take no blame for that. That's just how it goes. Just a funny fight. Alright. That's another thing about speedrunning the game is you can have like the run of your life and then the hearts attack just ends your life and it's over. And you just have to accept that. Gomenasai. Exactly not important. That's the vibe. That's exactly right. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna do a full playthrough because clearly my platforming's not going that well. Did it reset the fucking volume? Oh, I love Windows. I love the way Windows just decides that it wants to reset the volume. Yes, yes, PogChamp, reset my volume, yes! Eh, whatever. Boop. Alright, what do you guys think? Will I finish this playthrough today? Well, that's a good start. I'm already on record potential. Yeah, like that. That was kind of sicko mode. Oh yeah, Carnival's absolutely on the Fame Game Mount Rushmore. 100%. Amelia! Thanks for the raid. Hi, Skidney. How was the Z3? Grats on beating Gustav. Sorry, the Z3 easy. I don't want to oversell it, you know. We're currently doing another attempted playthrough of Crimson. Whether or not I finish it, undetermined. I probably won't, but we'll see. Okay. I did not, like, see these traps the first time, so I don't, like, know what they are. Ah, that's it. Got it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'll finish another playthrough. But I did a playthrough of Sunspike, got hard stuck on last screen. Got killed by the luck-based attack in the avoidance. And figured I would try this for fun. It's also kind of a test to see how much of the trap stuff I do and do not remember. Because a lot of the traps are not memorable at all. Yeah. Hi Amber. think the raid sound brings me negative fan game joy. Negative fan game joy? What, the oh my god? What? Why? I'm so confused. Hi, Barfy. Yeah, I beat this yesterday. I think she's assuming it's an orgasm. Someone saying, oh my god, sounds like an orgasm. I got really bad news for you if that's what it was. I got really bad news for, like, your head. That's a problem if that's what you associate with the term or the phrase oh my god. I feel like there are a lot of people out there who say, oh my god. Tells you you're in a Wolsk stream. Honestly, that should be, like, large amounts of joy. That should be, like, incomprehensible levels of joy. Unfathomable. I don't know, I feel like the fact that you hear someone say, oh my god, with the knowledge that it's anime, and then assuming it's like, I mean, whether or not it's, you know, something sexual, you're having problems with it just because you think it is from an anime. I feel like that's also a problem. You're like the person I was describing yesterday who beat Micro Medley and then rage quit on the credits because it had a Japanese song. It's actually so funny. It was funny conceptually until you realize that that was a real person who really did that. They were like actually furious. But no, that sounds like something you'd do. Ah, that makes sense, not high. The classic joy overflow. Oh, I even remembered. Get mad at Feliz Navidad during Christmas? No, they probably just hate anything related to Japan and think that, you know, it's not racism, it's just like, it's because anime is the problem. Game brings you back. Yeah, what a classic. How did I miss my spot there? I think you have 2 frames to stand. Favorite stage? That's a really good question. I don't think I have a strong answer for that. I'm trying to, like, think of what might be a favorite stage. Because I'm also thinking in terms of, like, what secrets are there. Because if I'm going to say a favorite stage, it's gotta include the secret, too, since they're required. This is definitely one of the ones I like more. This is on, like, the better end of stages, so... Maybe the one with the Toho music and the, like the secret that you go to through the full jump corner that then has, like, the whole underground area you gotta, like, loop around. I do like that one. That might be it. Fuck! Oh. About least favorite? Water one, for sure. If it didn't have Necron, it would probably be higher on my list, but, like, oh my god, do I hate Necron water. Do I hate bald people? No. I've rated Bigfoot too many times. Although, yeah, I will say this is definitely one of the better stages. I just really don't like the secret. I think the secret sucks. But the stage itself is pretty fun. It's got some cool maneuvers. And it's got, like, shooting during platforming, which I've always been a fan of. I like whenever a fan game has some sort of mechanic that makes you shoot while doing platforming. And there are some, like, wacky jumps where you gotta shoot a cherry while jumping. Did I make it? I did not even make it. Unlucky. A bunch of bosses in the game files that are unused? I actually have no idea. That does sound like something that could have happened, because 2 bosses sounds like not many. And Carnival is known for, you know, making a lot of bosses. So, quit in the water stage, didn't understand how difficulty worked. Yeah, water stage is tough. But also, again, the Necron water, I just really don't like it. It makes the stage that is already hard, like, annoying in addition to it. Back we go. First 5 fan games I played, did not finish it. Fuck, dude! Why? How did I not land on that platform? Agony, dude. This is why the secret sucks. Might have been first or second. Oof. It's like when people see Nal speedrun I Want to Be the Destination, and they're like, oh, this can't be that hard. Nal makes it look really easy. And then they play it and they get stuck on the literal first stage they play because it turns out that the game is actually difficult. And they just don't realize that. See, Laser, that's kind of the good way to do it. Just, no one wants to do it that way, because if they, like, have to come back to a game, they feel like they're admitting defeat if they, like, put it down and then go play something else. Which I think is just not the right mindset. I think it's perfectly valid to like play a fan game and be like, alright, this part is a little too hard for me, I'll just come back once I've like improved or when I like feel like coming back to it. That is such a completely valid way to do it, and so many people just refuse to because, like I said, they don't want to admit defeat. I'm mortal. I've recommended fan games to people before exclusively with the caveat that, like, I don't recommend playing it the whole way through. Just play until you reach a point that you're, like, satisfied and, like, don't want to grind more, and then just come back in, I don't know, a few months or a year or whatever when you've gotten the skills that you need to continue and you've, like, played some other things that are fun. Like, there are so many fun fan games that aren't extremely high difficulty that it feels like such a waste of time to make the decision. Uh-oh. How did I save that? I timed that horribly. It's such a, like, bad use of time and mental energy to just, like, hard focus on one game until you clear it, when there's so many other things you could be playing and having more fun with. Alright, good night, Amelia. I mean, I don't have a problem with hating on anime, that's fine. It's just like, you know, some people go to the point of, like, anything related to Japan is a problem. And, like, regardless of what country is being talked about in that instance, it's like, that's, like, actually just racism, just straight up. It's just a lot of people don't see it that way. So that's all I mean. What? Man, I don't, like, I did this, but I don't really know how to. You're not on the racism side. You're not quite there. You're probably not that far off. $10 games a day, that's a lot of games. Unlimited games, but no games. Act like they gotta balance the force by hating a country that gets loved too much? Yeah, exactly. They're like, well, I don't like anime, so I have to, like, hate on the country of Japan. It's like, no, that's not really how it works. But again, that applies to, like, every single country. Like, I don't know, someone doesn't like burgers, so they're like, I fucking hate America, they have burgers. It's like, actually just the same. See, hating all countries is valid. I don't hate America because it has burgers. I hate America because of 90% of how the country is run. But thank God we have burgers. Fuck. Why can't I do this? And pizza, yes. I forgot that was a gap. Pretty sure that's Italy. Nah, Italian pizza is different from American pizza. And I can't even say American pizza because there's so many different kinds of pizzas in America. Like Chicago deep dish, New York style, where it's just like thin crust and a ton of grease. Let me tell you, you're probably not gonna find people putting hot honey on pizza in Italy. But boy, do you find it in America. Bruh. I don't know why hot honey is like the new trend anyway. Like it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like people liked it, and now it's just like everywhere I look, everything has to have hot honey. Hi, Gab. In general, just universally hating an entire form of art is kind of silly. I don't know how someone would take that into hating the whole country of Japan, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think the reason is because they're just actually racist, but don't realize it. Because, you know, they want to blame it on something that is other than themselves. And some people don't like to be, you know, tagged as a racist, even if they are one. I'm not racist. I have a black friend. It's got that energy. Yeah, I can't be racist. I'm a good person. I dog-sitted for my neighbor once. How could I be racist? Sorry, dog sat. What did I do to that poor dog? I sat on it. I sat on the fucking dog. I'm not racist, slop. Oh, bringing back the slop. I guess, talking about slop while playing Crimson is gonna be the hot new discussion point. Yikes. I went a little further than I wanted to there. Yippee! Damn, this is really hard to hit. I think it might be, like, V-string specific. Yeah, I think that's V-string specific. That's crazy. Holy shit, dude. Or maybe align matters? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I did it that one time. Either I got really lucky with my V-align, or my align. This is fucked up. Okay. Oh yeah, well, maybe the platform is a half a line, but I don't think... Brother, do a gate jump. Yeah, I first tried it, so I thought, oh, it can't be that bad. I just assumed that it was fine because I first tried it, but like, boy was I wrong. Just jump, jump. Holy shit, good one, Gab. That is funny as fuck. I don't know what the trigger is for that, because I died to it once, and then I just did a full jump and it worked. I should actually figure out how that trigger works. Because at the very least I know I can beat it by full jumping, I just don't know where I have to full jump from. I mean, there are still people who say jump, jump. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably better to just, like, do it like this or something. The full jump just seems too spooky. Ah. Oh. That was actually really scary. I don't know why I was so slow on that. It really is hard to remember every single random flying spike trap. And by hard, I mean I've memorized almost none of them. That's not... How did I save that? The fuck? That was actually insane. You're cheating. I mean, clearly. What? I wouldn't be surprised if Nal would be, like, down to race at some point, but I don't know if I'd want to race a game like this. I feel like it's too hard for me to want to race. Alright, here's a strat that I need to test. Okay. Now, how consistent is it? But it does seem consistent enough. I certainly get it more often than not, it's just sometimes I fall through. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Frames was talking to me about like various strats that are used in the task that could maybe be possible. And that one looked the most likely to be possible. So, that's pretty good. There is one strat that we had talked about that requires a cactus. It's a specific align, then like a 5-frame, 7-frame cactus. And then like a specific jump height. Although I think the double jump is a full jump. But I kind of wanted to try it, I just really don't think that's going to go well. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, right, yeah. It's up here. Yeah, you just wall hug. It's to do with the fact that the fake blocks are solids, and there's this fun feature of solids where, like, if you're holding against a wall, then sometimes it'll just, like, catch you. Solids are just whack. You should never make an invisible block a solid. There's an avoidance I played where, it was like pixel bullets. It was a kernel fight. And they made them solids, and because they were solids, if they were moving away from me, I could walk towards them and touch them and be fine. So I could like kind of follow behind them and be completely safe. Because I would never be like faster. Solids are funny. Bro? Hello? Brother! The delayed double jump. It's agony. Alright, I feel like this is not gonna go as well as it did last time because it went like extremely well. So we'll see. Which spike flies? That's the one. And then this falls. And then this falls. Okay, I take back what I said before. It went better. Next squared engine key blocks are cool because they're solid, and I really like how you can get your double jump by landing on them while you have a key. Ooh. That does sound fun. That does sound like it has some strong potential for cool stuff. Would an engine maker be on Rushmore? Yeah, I would say Necron would be. Hi, Nal. Did someone say something about Crimson? I can't tell if that's like an intentional misquote or if it's just a misquote. How you doing now? Eh? Eh? You sure did add words. It's just, did somebody say Crimson? So it was not an intentional misquote. You made the OG British. Cat jam. Alright, so I don't really like understand what I'm supposed to do for this trigger. Oh, it's just that. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out yesterday, but that's how it goes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Arumia. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? Welcome, welcome. Hello, we are playing an I Wanna Be the Guy fan game known as I Wanna Be the Crimson. I did a playthrough of it yesterday, and decided I would do another playthrough to see if I remember any of the stuff, which I've remembered some of it. Certainly not much, but some of it. Because a lot of the things in this game are not particularly memorable. Ooh, that was such a high jump. 34-hour stream. Oh, that's fun. That beats out my longest stream. Fuck. My longest stream being like 28 hours. Oh, Nell couldn't hear me saying it was an intentional misquote because he's on audio only, or he's on no audio. I see. Yeah, why isn't there like a... why isn't there a feature that when someone has the no audio badge, anytime they send a message, it'll say, I can't hear you, and it'll just yell it out. That way you know. Voices of the Void. Hell yeah. Was that all you played for the 34 hours? Crazy. Bot that bans everyone. Do you guys remember when the badge was first added and everyone was like afraid that people were only going to use it in joking ways? And they thought the badge was stupid. But really it was just that everyone was going to get bored of it after like a week and then it was going to actually be like somewhat useful. But most people would just forget that it's a feature, but every so often it would actually have value. Yeah, that's what happened. Hi, Tap. Thanks for the good luck. Brother. Use the badge sometimes. Yeah, occasionally it has value. First time you've ever seen it used legitimately. You look great today. Holy. That's crazy. Fuck. Needed to jump higher. Yeah, you look charming today. That's a good one. This fucking jump right here. What an asshole. Is this... Oh, that is safe. Okay. Ugh. Nice new haircut. Damn, what a callback. That's crazy. Dude, help me out here a little bit. Okay, there we go. I remembered there was another trap in this, but not what it was. Yeah, this stage is definitely a good reason to use the I'm not watching badge. Alright, so I don't remember when the trigger actually like activates and lets me do it. I don't know if it's just right there. I think it might just be right there. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's just once you flip and are able to backtrack. Oh! Yeah, I'm sorry to people with eyes for this stage. Sorry, eye users. Oh my god, it's the fun jump! Can we get some PogChamps for the fun jump? Whoa, that was fun. Fuck, dude. I really wish it froze you during the flips. Bruh. Death? But I didn't die to the fun jump. I still did the fun jump. And that's what matters. Bruh. Death is PogChamp. Honestly, it must be if so many people do it. Like, what do they know that we don't? There's the good graphics, yeah. I can't stand when something is only about the gameplay, but doesn't have the visuals to back it up. How can you have fun if it's not, like, you know, made by, fuck. I'm trying to blank on his name suddenly. Oh god, it's over! Aruna, there we go. How can you have fun with Needle if it's not with visuals from Aruna? Yo, if we could use DLSS 5 to make it so fan games run at like 700 FPS, that would be sick. Please, for the love of fucking God. I can't even get halfway through this screen. What is happening? Oh. Oh, I'm upset. I want to ask someone if it's possible to make it into a shader. Do you mean like the thing in the video you're talking about, or? Thing in the video, gotcha. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god, I hate the way it moves during the flip. Nice. Thank you. Holy. God, that took too long. What? Turn the stage into a face when it flips. I don't think that's a correct statement. Yeah, the power of non-restarting music mod. Let me tell you, if it was like impossible to mod the game to remove that, I probably would not be even considering running it. You motherfucker. Well, I mean, old fan games didn't have restarting music in the final stage. A lot of old fan games would just intentionally, like, make it so it would restart for the entire game, and then final stage it would fix that, so that you earn listening to music and having a good time. Which I think was always just one of the dumbest fucking decisions, and should never have been a trend that other people followed, because it was not good at any point in time. But people definitely knew how to fix it. Funny when you get a fan game in roulette that does that. This is another good stage. Hi, Martin. Don't worry, Martin. I probably wasn't saying it to you. Huh? Shut the hell now. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, maybe it's easier if I don't cancel for some reason. Okay, I'll take it. I still can't believe it doesn't, like, turn into a diagonal there. So weird. Seems like the perfect place to do that. Ah. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. I remember this trigger, like, owning me. Can't remember why, though. I mean, this game is definitely drop gate diagonal, or drop gate and diagonal slop. There is a lot of both of them. Typo or send a message in the wrong place. Are you a delete cell or an accept cell? Oh, sending a message in the wrong place, I just pretend it didn't happen. Unless the person, like, really asks for an explanation. Usually I just pretend it didn't happen. Typo, I would say I correct it like 80% of the time. Unless it gets the point across. But I've had quite a few times where the streamer just, like, actually cannot understand what I said because of a typo, and they just, like, keep reading it as the typo. Which is just truly upsetting. Why do people not like that? I don't get it, dude. What is the hatred for that? Where's the difficulty? And they dismiss the sentence and move on. Alright, surely this will go faster this time. Yeah. Kind of hard to get that exact position for the T-bone. But also that's just because I'm bad at T-bones. I'm goated. I have sauce, as they say. I'm a goat with sauce. Okay, I still don't know how to deal with that trigger. I know there's a good way to do it, but I do not know what that good way is. Do I do it like this? Can I just like fall past if I do that? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna do some science. Right, forgot about that. Pretty sure there have been times where I just don't know English and assume a typo happened. Okay, what do I do for this, dude? I don't know what this trigger is. I mean, that works. Did I actually, like, learn what to do? Not really. Did I do it? Yeah. Fuck. Who keeps putting the sauce on all these goats? Probably mostly Indians. Right? There's a lot of goat meat. Actually, I think that's like a Mediterranean thing. But I know I've had an Indian dish that was goat meat before. What the fuck? How do I dodge this? Can I just like... Oh, okay. So it doesn't trigger up there. That explains a lot. Fuck. This is all valuable science that I'm doing right now. Patrick. He is absolutely the GOAT. Why? Dude, I was so bad at this T-bone. I hate 3-block high T-bones. They're such an awkward height. Remember that time that I said this will definitely go faster than the first time? Ooh, it's not. In case anyone was wondering, this is not doing that. Holy fuck. Oh my fucking god, I can't do the diagonal. Like, it's a hard diagonal, for sure. But like, man, how many times? How many times must I die? Why? Ugh. Can't recall a single dish where it's specifically goat meat. I mean, I can't say goat meat is something I have particularly often, but I'm pretty sure I've had it before. My brother. My fucking dude. My home dog. You gotta not. Hold up. Alright. Fuck off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This wall. Alright. We're taking in a line. I don't know what a line I had, but clearly that's the problem. Because it can't be a skill issue. Is this a line good? I don't know. Probably. I can't believe that took so long. Why? Why is there a collision order issue on that spike specifically? Hey, Kitus. Pretty common in Mediterranean. Okay, yeah, that's what I said, is... Pretty sure that's a Mediterranean thing. I just don't know the names of any dishes that are. Specifically to piss me off. It does seem like that must be the case. Uh-oh. Okay, that falls very slowly, thankfully. Clear. At least that went quickly. Now this, I don't remember what the trigger was, but I remember I kept dying to it for no good reason. Dang.
How goes the fannaming?
Right. That spike moves to the right. That's what it was. Yo, Zareek. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the Catbag for month 106. I appreciate it very much. Enjoy your emotes. I hope you are doing well. Fan gaming is chill. I knew I needed to be one frame further. I committed when I did not need to. What a fool! What a fool! Waiting the last 2.5 hours until old school RuneScape new league starts. Hell yeah! I think it was that a line. I just want to, like, try this for a little bit. Because I don't really know the setup, so this is, like, not gonna work very well, but if I somehow just, like, magically get it, that would be fucking rad. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm giving up. It's, pretty ridiculous. In theory, it should be possible. But I would need to, like, really, really learn it. And it would require getting muscle memory that I have never tried to get before. Fuck, dude. I thought for a second that only happens on the second loop, not the first one. That's why I didn't try to dodge it. Take that save again for good luck. Easy. I mean, Carnival... Was Blizzard the last thing Carnival made? I mean, like, he has made, quote-unquote, more modern fan games. Eh? Thought surely I got far enough there. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That save is like so nothing. This save is even more nothing. Brother, help! Can I do a bonk jump? Hey, he did it! It only took 4 tries to do a single bonk jump, but he got there. This is the greatest day of my life. Eh? $33 games on Delphirt. Yeah, Carnival has made a lot of things over the years. I'm just wondering if they've made anything after Blizzard, or if that was the last one they made. Oh, come on, dude. Why? How did I make that exact same death yesterday? That is not even something to, like, possibly die to. Okay, final stage. There is not a chance this goes as well as it did yesterday. Because that actually went extremely well. Unlike the water thing, which went, like, kind of well, this one was actually, like, god damn, that went well. Can I, like... I want to know if there's, like... Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I really like that. It works. I just need to, like, learn the timing for the muscle memory. And it should be more consistent than just winging it, which is what I would generally do. Ah? Alright, I'm gonna one frame that. Should make it a lot easier. Hi, Ian. Carnival's still around. What was the last fan game he made? Including if he was part of any, like, collabs or anything. It was Blizzard, okay. That's what I was wondering. Fuck. Made a Steam game. Ah. Hell yeah. That's the good end. Is fan game makers going on to making real games. Hope it had restarting music and required secrets. Can only dream. Why? Alright. That went just a little bit worse. Still good. I don't really know how I want to do that start, because the way that I was doing it felt not good. That is true, Kitus. Usually got like a game over screen that interrupts it, and then like a long death cutscene. And then like a press R to try again. But does that count as restarting music? Because usually it just, you know, has a different song. Although I guess in that sense, in fan games, the game over thing used to have a song. And that was often how makers fixed the restarting music thing, is they just disabled the game over thing so it wouldn't like play a song and interrupt. You... How many times did I die to that same spike yesterday? I think 3 times. And I still can't remember it. Bricks in this stage come from Bomberman 1. Oh yeah, there's Bomberman. Yeah, I definitely recognize those bricks. Never even thought about that. That ending's so easy. That entire last screen is like extremely easy. Bomberman 64, I never played, but the Bomberman games I have played have like all been bangers. Bomberman Tournament, underrated. I've played it on stream like 4 times, but never actually finished it on stream. But I did finish it when I was a kid. And I still think about very often how it would be like fun to finish it on stream. But I don't think anyone else cares about it nearly as much as I do. Damn. That should hit. That's not hitting for sure. That should hit. I think this might hit too. Oh, what a shot. That was crazy. That one's not going to do anything. Don't think that's hitting. I'm just going to get rid of this because it's useless. Yikes. Ooh, that was a good hit. Get out of here. I don't think any of those are hitting, but that's okay. Oh, one of them did. Huh. That should hit. I think that might hit. I think it's going to be too far to the right, though. God, it's so hard to time the jumping. Yeah, the white guy falls, then goes fully off screen, and then it happens a bit later. It's like a really, really stupid timing. Which is why I'll die to it sometimes, is because, like, mentally I just, like, I know it's happening, but I just jump early because it's such a natural thing to do. Hi, Bushy. That should hit. Nice. That might hit as well. That will hit. Will that hit? I think that'll hit. This will hit too. I'm gonna see if I can make this one hit, but I don't think that's getting anywhere near. No. That should hit. That should also hit. I'm getting the fuck out of the corner. That's not hitting. That's not hitting. That's definitely not hitting. That might hit, but I don't think so. Damn, where's my damage, bro? I gotta get some of these weird ones as they're going down. I think that one in the top right's gonna hit. Aww. I think I got that, like, in between. Like, right before the iframes were done, so it didn't get a hit. Unlucky. How did that miss? In what fucking world did my shot miss that bomb, though? Oh, okay, we reached part 2. That's hitting. This might hit. That seems like a good angle. I don't want to be here at all. I would love to be able to do any damage, but it is not letting me. Is that gonna hit? I think that one's hitting. Fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna shoot because I need these things to stay away from me. And I think some of them might actually hit anyway. What? Dude, how did that touch me, though? I was so sure that was not touching me. Are you kidding? I'm pissed. That should have been a success. That's actually really upsetting. Cute hat. What, the dude who's falling down? Oh, Bat. He is pretty cute. Fuck him. Hit? Ooh, that barely hit. Nice. Damn. That bullet shot so late. That should be a hit. Ooh, 2 hits. Hell yeah. God fucking damn it! Man, I'm so sad that that other attempt just died right at the end. Just to being like a fucking frame off. I was so sure it wouldn't kill me and then it did. Yeah, the white dude falling down. Pretty rough. That's Prince Shiratama. One of many Prince Shiratamas. Oh, you think the bat looks like a kidney. I guess that's fair. Wow, I cannot believe that one hit. I just kind of shot randomly to get it out of there. Okay, this bitch has gotta stop. God fucking damn it, dude. Almost just died again. It is so hard for me to time. That might be 2 hits. It is 2 hits. I'm epic. That's not hitting. I wanted to get that going more horizontal. This one I should be able to hit with. Same with this. Another one of these bitches just like going horizontal for all eternity. I think that one I shot a little bit ago is gonna hit. Yeah. And another hit. Bang. I hate this. Fuck you, dude. This boss is really something else, isn't it? That should be 2 hits. Oh, nope, it wasn't 2 hits because the iframes weren't done. Love that. Pog champ, pog champ, pog champ. There a reason you don't immediately get rid of the big bombs? Wait, can you get rid of them? I thought they just explode whenever they explode. You shoot them to start the timer. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I never realized that. I literally thought it's just... Eventually they just start counting down. And then they explode. So yes, there was a reason. The reason was because I literally did not know. That might make my life a little easier. Wow. Wow. Look at these bomb angles. This is fucking rad, dude. These bomb angles are hilarious, bro. It's not the R word you'd use. I would use really good. Thoughts? Hi, Mia. That should hit. I jumped early. Ugh. I have done no fucking damage. I've been alive for like 15 minutes. And it is at a 3rd HP. I thought I was almost done. The fuck, dude? I guess it's because I got 100 horizontal bombs. It should be 2 hits. Maybe 3. Yeah, just 2. I think I got 1 hit in there. Oh, you can stop in the air too, that's funny. And they have normal bomb size explosion. Yikes. Okay, that should be a win. Yeah, that is some valuable information to learn. Thanks, Barfy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I probably would have done that in like 2 attempts if I had known that, but, you know. Now I do know. Yeah, no, anytime I shot them was literally just an accident because I was going for the small bombs. All I knew was that as I was shooting, I would randomly see the thing count down, and I was like, oh, I guess it just randomly counts down. But my eyes are not looking at all towards the large bombs, so... That's not where my eyes are focused on the screen. I just did not even consider. Brother. I was kind of almost not in the 32 pixel gap. What a death that would have been. Alright, well this section is certainly going to go way faster. Some people get medals, some people get diplomas, and some people get thanked by the streamer. I think we know who the real winners are. Yeah, what are you gonna do with a fucking diploma? Put it on your wall? Put it on the fridge? A streamer thank you can clip and keep forever. What? That is such a not death. That's true, you can delete clips. It actually makes me sad because I took some like clips in the past of a couple channels that were like really good. That I wish I could like go back and watch, but I guess the streamers removed them at some point. Actually just so tragic. Fuck, I bonked. I knew I bonked, and I really should have, like, tried to back out, but I just, like, can't react fast enough if I do. Four frame, brother, you're gonna have to work with me. When I was playing Sunspike, I was consistently 1 frame off on literally everything I did, so now for the 5 frame I have done a 6 and a 4. What do you guys think? Is the next one gonna be a 6 or a 4? Because we know it's not gonna be a 5. Because 5s are a myth. They're impossible. Hi, Divine. 7? Nah, no chance I'm 2 frames off. Four! It was a 4! It was a 4, everyone! Guys, it was a 4! In case you were wondering, it was a 4. It was a 6, everyone! Guys, it was a 6! Guys! Guys, it was a 6 this time. Guys! It was a 6! That's so exciting! I hope I never get a 5 frame in my entire life. Fucking Christ almighty, dude. I think 5 frames were patched out or something. Oh my god, he did a 5 frame! PogChamp! This guy is unstoppable! I want to die. Eh? The way the conveyors work is really strange. This guy's skill is insane. He's unstoppable. If he can do a single 5 frame out of 6 jumps, oof. Who knows what he's capable of? Fuck. I thought that was the one that moved. It is the second one that moves. I do not remember any of the traps. What? Okay, I guess the platform like moves at a different speed or something, because the timing in K3 is when the platform hits the top, but I guess it's not here. I was timing it based on that, because I figured like last time I did this I did not have a consistent timing. I would just kind of go, and that's a bad way to do it. So I chose a timing and it was not right. Hi, cat food. Thanks for the good luck. Okay, it seems like whenever you go through the gate is approximately where the platform will be when you get there. Because I did it near the bottom and it was near the bottom. So that's good to know. That is valuable info. And while I'm here, I may as well also experiment with this screen. And make sure that I know what jump height to do for the wacko jump. Can I full jump it? No. Perfect. Five frame. No. Perfect. Ah, it sucks. I can try a 4 frame next, but I think 4 frame, if it works, would be V-line specific, so that seems not right to me. I think it's better to just, like, not do it like that. Now, the question is... Okay, it seems to be 2 away from the edge. No? Maybe it's the align that I took. Maybe it needs a specific align. Because if I take that... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do 2 away from the edge with that align. No. Alright, we'll try 1 away from the edge then, because that was way off. If it requires the bad align, that would be weird. Okay. It is 1 away from the edge with the OK align. with the full speed align, I guess I should call it. Good to know. And regarding the wacko drop, I could not find a way to do that consistently, so wing it. I'll probably watch like Nell's run and then see if he had any weird strats for things. I wouldn't be surprised if he has some stuff here and there. Unskippable cutscene. Damn, that was a frame perfect turnaround. That was crazy. You see that? No, he's fine, Barfy. Don't worry. Don't worry. That time I actually remembered to full jump, because last time I didn't do it and I was like, oh right, I didn't even full jump, and I still made it. Ugh, this save, dude. Eh? What is happening? Yeah. Hi, Moon. Okay. Not too bad. Yo, I'm epic. That was crazy. Eh? I just got bad RNG. Okay, I could just walk off and do that. That's faster. Rather than jumping off, I just quickly walk off. Yeah, that's way faster. Should figure out where that triggers as well. Okay, pretty early. Earlier than I expected. I also definitely do not have a strat for this next save. Or I guess this save. Was that a collision order issue? That seemed like collision order. Okay, well that was what I did last time. But I feel like that's another one that I would want to like watch now and see what he does. Really. Unlucky. I love not knowing whether a platform's gonna snap you. Hi, Frosty. How you doing? Fuck. Dude, come on. Fuck platforms, dude. Saves like this are so stupid because there's an element of luck in the platforms doing what you want them to. Okay. That's chill. This is what I wanted. My audio is really desynced right now. I'll resync it once I finish the platforming. Okay. Yeah, it's like 0.3 seconds probably, something like that. Pretty significant. Huh? I don't know where the trigger is. Got it. Oh, I bonked. I wasn't sure that would work. Alright, let's resync the audio. Okay, no more in blue. No! I thought red was about to move a little early. Kind of messed up yellow, that's okay. It's only one that was messed up at least. Okay. And now it's especially okay because I died. Now I really don't have to worry about the fact that I messed it up. It was tactical. Fuck. I thought I had one more on yellow before it would start. Why did I do that? I like intentionally shot yellow in the wrong place for no reason. Bruh. I'd like to not make more mistakes on yellow for no reason. Like, it doesn't make a massive difference, but it makes enough of a difference that I'd really rather not. I think I can do one more on blue. I'm just gonna be safe, though. There's no reason to push it with blue. Why? I thought that was a bouncing one, so in my head it was like supposed to be moving slower than that. Hi, Limeade. Yeah, I'm literally at an intersection at a yellow light. Slowing down. Because that's what people do at yellow lights, is they slow down. Right? That's what people do at yellow lights. I'm not a cop, by the way. Once again, pretty sure I have another shot I can do on blue to be still safe, but it doesn't matter because I keep making really dumb mistakes. Holy fuck, I'm absolutely playing worse at this boss today than yesterday. Platforming was a lot better at least, but yeah, I can very much feel how much worse I'm playing at this boss. What? Bro, I hit jump 3 times and did not get a platform jump. Can I get to the point when red is dead? I don't know how I still haven't done that. No, okay, alright, okay, buddy. Get the fuck out of here, red. You're like basically cheating. Is gonna take a while to clear or in a single attempt? Because it's a pretty hard fight, so the answer is in a single attempt, yes. Overall, hopefully not. Still 2 shots on yellow. I also have 2 shots on green, but as like yesterday, I'm just gonna play it safe. It is not worth it. was hoping for more shots than just one, but it is what it is, I suppose. And that is why I did not shoot green down to 1. It is way too easy to make a dumb mistake. For example, I mean, I had that read and I should have been able to jump, but because it's Necron water, I did not. It put my jump 1 frame later than I wanted it. So, I can only slightly blame myself for that one. Because what I was doing should have worked just fine, but the water jumping a frame after I press it made me die. Because I had to do it frame perfectly. Gotta look away for a bit. Alright. What, does the color hurt your eyes? Or... Oh, I fucked up yellow. Alright, I guess I'm doing yellow in top right. No more on blue. Ugh. Ah, mentally taxing. I see. I mean, again, the hope is that this won't take a while, because I have beaten it before, but it's very hard, so... Fuck, how did I shoot to the right there, brother? Come on. I actually have no idea how I shot to the right. Again, at least it's only one that I messed up. But I really wish I could stop messing up any of yellow. The fact that I'm getting even one, like, consistently is kind of upsetting. Alright, well, we're taking another cycle around. Because I could not get good damage on yellow. No! Fuck you, dude. Alright, whatever. I'm killing. I was like 2 frames away from blue moving. Oh, and there's the yellow that I accidentally messed up. Yikes. Okay. I was really not seeing a way to get over. I was really just waiting for an opportunity, but that cherry was not getting out of the way. Unfortunate. I just had 2 shots on green left. Shouldn't have pushed myself so far to the right or to the left on blue, but I just kept missing shots and I was trying to kill. I didn't feel like doing an extra cycle. My fault, but also that RNG was pretty annoying. Oh, early blue. On one hand, I should reset. On the other hand, fuck it. Let's do a stupid attempt. God, red is really fucking hard to hit for the water, though. Red is so hard to hit, dude. Wow, that water RNG was absurd. No! Fuck, dude. I shouldn't have gone for the green. I shouldn't have gone for the green. I got greedy. If I had just done one extra cycle, I would have gone for the red, and then I could have finished the green off with both bullets, but I was like, well, I'll get green down to 1 since it's safe now. But, nah. I can't believe I almost did that. Early blue is really bad. Okay, speaking of, guess we're doing it again. I was not paying attention again. Fuck. I don't remember how long this boss took me before. No more on blue. No more on yellow on the right. I think technically I have one more, but I don't want to risk it. Fuck. Alright. I might give up on this soon. I had 2 attempts that almost cleared, so I can clearly do it. And it's not like I care that much about this finishing. This boss is just pretty exhausting to do for long periods of time. If it's not a quick clear, then it's kind of like you get more and more sloppy and start making stupid mistakes, as could be seen from the fact that I did early water twice. It's so hard not to just like greed for a single more hit than you need and then just miss a platform because of it. I'll give this like, I don't know, maybe 5 more minutes. It's probably enough. Dying at the end twice is pretty demoralizing. And even though I was planning on doing Enfield today, I think I no longer have time. I was not planning on finishing this game, but then I just felt like continuing, and yeah. Which means the Enfield stuff has to be tomorrow, because there is a limit on it. Fuck! I once again turned around while shooting accidentally. Stop. I really wish I could stop shooting yellow on the left. I don't think I had a single attempt that got far where I didn't shoot yellow on the... Oh my god! Fucking Christ, dude. Yeah, I can't even imagine having to do this boss when it's like actually a good run in terms of platforming and getting this point. I think I'm definitely capable of first trying this fight. I don't think I'm capable of first trying it under pressure. Man. Alright, last attempt. I've clearly given up caring. I'm not paying attention at all to Blue's shots. Ugh, whatever. Annoying. It happens. I tried. Next time will be significantly better anyway. I gave it my all. But I am definitely enjoying playing through Crimson. I definitely think I will be running it. And my hair is like whack right now. Ugh, I am tired. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I wanted to do the Enfield stuff. I have 1 day and 15 hours left, apparently. Which means, yeah, like I said, it has to be done tomorrow. I mean, technically I have 2 days to do it, but like I'd rather not have to do it like in the middle of the day. So I guess it'll be sometime today. I do have work to do though, so I'll... Oh my god, why is it so blurry? Why can't the cam, like, focus? I don't know what's going on. It just seems to be, like, permanently blurry for some reason. Oh well. Is there anyone live that I feel like raiding? We'll raid Pahi. We'll raid Pahi on the way out. Playing Guilty Gear. I'm going to be hanging out with Pahi at his house, starting Saturday this week. I'm flying over to visit Pahi and go to Miku Expo, so there's going to be a lot of streams over on Pahi's channel with us together. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for the raids. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for just hanging out. Thanks for the subs. If you enjoyed and haven't dropped a follow, please do so. I will see you all possibly later today, where we will play Enfield Power Wash. Maybe a bit of fan gaming first. Not sure. Yeah. I will say, if before the stream you feel like using my like creator code and trying out Enfield to like support the stream, then that would be cool. You do not have to, but if you would like to, then you can click that link, download Enfield, just play a little bit, and you know, support monetarily. Most of the payment will just come from me streaming it, so I'm not like that worried about it, but you know, if you would like to, then by all means. Social links are here, Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. All that good stuff. Okay, bye everyone.